Okay, today I am trying to fish before the biggest rainstorm of the year. I didn't beat the rain, it's already here, but hopefully I can squeeze 2 or 3 hours in, just getting slightly wet. We're supposed to get 75 to 100 millimeters of rain in the next 48 hours. I'll convert that to inches if I remember to do that, but it sounds like a lot. So there's warnings of flash flooding, water levels obviously rising, all sorts of good water related issues. So I'm hoping the fish are in a topwater mood. It's overcast, it's raining, a big storm front is moving in. So let's see if they're fired up and ready to feed. Okay, starting off with the revolver. It's raining, it's windy, it's overcast. The current over here and the rapids are loud. Starting off with something loud that also moves to hopefully get their attention. Oh, just had to, oh, hit it, you. Get it in your mouth. I just had like 4 or 5 bites there. I don't think it was the same fish. I think there was 2 or 3 fish there. Maybe they weren't that big if they couldn't handle the girth. But that's a good sign. They seemed a little bit frenzied there. And that was only my 4th or 5th cast, I think. I've got high hopes. I'd love a nice big one, like a 4 or 5 pounder. Not sure if that's in the cards or not. But I did have a 3.5 the other day on topwater, so not all the big ones are lazy. Okay, revolver got them stirred up. So I had a bunch of bites on like my 4th or 5th cast. Made 10 more casts, no more bites. So I'm gonna downsize and switch to the blooper. So it's smaller, it's less threatening, and I can leave it in the strike zone longer because this one's more of a twitch pause. So twitch, and then I just leave it sitting there. Twitch. So a lot of times they'll hit it when it's sitting still. Twitch. It makes that nice blooping noise to get their attention. And then you can leave it sitting there right in their faces. So it's a good combination. Twitch, pause. Twitch, pause. Twitch. Oh, triple twitched. Twitch. Okay. Only made about 5 casts, but no bites. Normally I'm more patient with lures, but I know the fish are right there. So I'm going to follow up with the clickbait, which will travel slightly under the surface. Let's see if we can hook into one here. And moving on to the buzzbait. This will be the loudest one, I think. Creates the most disturbance. If going quieter and going underwater didn't help, just get louder topwater. All right, here we go, this cast. We know you like it. Might as well go back to the lure that got me the first bite. The good thing about the revolver is I can pause it. If you pause a buzzbait, it'll sink. But this thing, you can just leave it sitting there and it gives them an extra, half a second to react. If they are going to be a little finicky. Oh, yeah. No, I probably yanked it out of his mouth. But another bite on the revolver, so maybe that's what they want. So far the revolver is looking like the hero. We got viciously attacked earlier and just got more bites there. There we go. Wasn't even 100% sure he was hooked. Not very big. It's a good spot to catch them, but it's also inconvenient because if I look away, I just get swept away. Kind of like that. Uh-oh. Fishing is so peaceful. Every frickin' time. Okay, beautiful dark smallie. Lovely pattern on the bluegill color clickbait. Wow, he was hooked. Bluegill pattern clickbait with a rattling chunk. I think it's Okeechobee craw, the color. Beautiful. Got one in the boat. I don't know why, but like it's wavy, but not horribly wavy. And then right here, it's just raging white caps. So it must be like a couple currents meeting up or the wind meeting the current. So I might have to take a knee for this portion. And I mean that literally. Okay, so this is where it gets shallow. That could be part of the problem. I was looking for a rock pile, but it's a little unsafe today. Don't want the waves to pick me up and set it down on top of the rocks. That section wasn't as bad as it looked. Still don't need to hang around there. Time to find my little section of grass and see if they are chilling there. Whoa! These are big waves. All the shallow spots are super wavy, so I don't know if fish would enjoy this ride as much as I enjoy it, but we'll let them tell us. Should be able to find out fairly quickly if they're here or not. Here they are right in front of me feeding on topwater. Well, not feeding on topwater, they are busting on stuff. And I drove right over top of them. It's okay. There'll be one who's not scared of me, and he's the one that we want. I saw about 3 of them. I'm having trouble fighting the current, so I drove over top of them without having much choice. Come on, don't be shy. Yes, yes, there they are. Get it, it's yours. Oh, that could have been a pike. It looked really big, whatever it was. This current can drive me nuts sometimes. Just friggin' rips me around in circles against my will. I've seen you now. I know you're here. Yep. Oh. Came halfway out of the water just to poke it gently. Must catch top water fish. At least I found some activity. I went on a bit of a dry spell there. Going on that crazy tour. Okay. Gotta go back to the clickbait. Don't make me regret it. Oh, had a bite. Son of a biscuit. Probably should have just had the spinnerbait on today, but when I'm in the topwater mood, it's hard to talk me out of it. Ew. Had a bite. Oh, had another bite. Took the tip of my danglia. Basil danglia. I think it might have been a small pike. Whatever it was small. Oh, another bite right there. Pike tend to love this lure, and it's been hit a few casts in a row. I kind of think it's a pike. Okay, I changed up all 4 lures that I had on. Let's try a deep diving jerkbait. Yep, first cast. Had a feeling this could be a good lure. Got ourselves a little smallie. Okay. A lot of times when I fish, I've got my, I got my 4 rods here. I've got my 4 lures. I tie on my 4 lures that I want to use, or like the rough idea I want to have. And a lot of times I'm reluctant to change. Just because, sitting down, retying 4 things when I could be fishing isn't always fun, but it's better to retie and catch some fish than keep fishing and not catch them. This guy has so many hooks in his mouth right now. He liked it. Rapala Shadow Rap Deep jerkbait. Fish number 2 of the day. So it was worth retying. I just wanted to throw some fun lures today, but I'm like, I think it's time to catch some fish, so went with a smart lure this time. Okay, 1 cast, 1 fish with the new technique. And all I was doing there, as I do with most jerkbaits, is twitch, twitch, pause, reel in the slack, twitch, twitch, pause, reel in the slack, twitch, twitch, pause, reel in the slack. So I don't reel too fast. A lot of times I take my reeling hand off the reel. Okay, so reel in the slack after a cast. Twitch, twitch, reel in the slack. Twitch, twitch, reel in the slack. Whoa, there we go. Twitch, twitch, something. Twitch, twitch, fish. Okay, now we're getting fish in the boat. Woo! Smallie number 3. So that was my 3rd cast with the jerkbait. I mean, it is the season for jerking. I don't know why I resisted. Oh, maybe it's because I friggin' hate getting treble hooks out of feisty smallmouth. Such a dangerous game. Ah! All about the same size. Nothing big yet. Smallie number 3. So that's how you jerk a fish, or jerk a jerkbait to get a fish. Oh yeah, oh, that one feels a bit big. Well, it's hard to tell how big they are because this is my lightest setup. I've only got 10-pound test on, but this feels way better than the first 2. It'd be nice if it was something good. Doesn't look that big. Could be around a 2-pounder though. This guy hates jerkbaits. Oh, he's hooked in the stomach, I think. I'm like, I swear this fish isn't big. Why? Is it the fight of a lifetime? Maybe I don't even need to bring him in. Fish number 3 on the jerkbait. Had about 10 casts. There we go. I think there's a whole school of them there about the same size. I wish I switched lures earlier. Oh, yep, hooked up again. Feels about the same size. This one actually could be the smallest. Yeah. That's awesome. That was the next cast. So 4 fish on the jerkbait. Not much bigger than the lure. Little cutie. Always remember, jerk it more in the fall. I think pretty much all 4 of those came in the same spot too. And that's not even where I saw them jumping a few minutes ago. They were jumping over there. I figured today, oh, got another one. This, I think it came off. Yeah, he jumped. He looked about the same size. Jumped and shook it off. I wasn't reeling super fast. The line went slack and off he goes. Now I'm not even trolling or fighting the current. So this corner is where I'm catching all those fish. So I only get to make like 2 or 3 casts at it before the current takes me away. And then it loops me in a big circle because I'm kind of trapped in a whirlpool or something. So if I don't catch a fish in the corner, it takes me 2 or 3 minutes to get brought back around. Yeah, oh, just had like 2 or 3 bites there. I'm almost out of reach. Dang. Last circle, I hooked one and it got off. This circle, I had like 2 bites. Maybe I'll try a different lure out here until it brings me back around. So we know the jerkbait works in that corner. But what works out here? A giant squid. I ordered this lure on wish.com. I like it, the fish don't. I feel like the action's actually pretty good. Pretty sure I've only caught 1 fish on it ever. A pike. Now I'm trying a deep diving crankbait. It should also do fairly well right now, I would think. Oh yeah, that's a fish. Wasn't 100% sure. Because he is small. Whoa! So it seems the key is deep. And I started off with a thingy-majiggy, topwater. But at least I adjusted. Where are the big ones at though? Another small one. Next cast after switching back to the jerkbait. Goshy little. Well, that wasn't sketchy. Shake harder, bro. Either shake harder or not at all. I'm missing the hot corner because of you, dude. There we go. Come on. Need one more. On this. Yep. Is it still there? No. Had a bite. That was my chance. I think I had a bite. Or maybe I hit a rock. Something happened. Uh-oh. Snagged. This could get unpleasant. Yes. Thank you. Now we in it. Whoa. Well, who knows where it'll bring us now. Just glad I didn't lose that lure. Whew. What a rush. There we go. Another little feisty guy. Just shake yourself, please. I want to see your parents, older siblings, Aunts and uncles, but not your twin. Ah! Well, that could have gone worse. I think that's 6 on the jerkbait. Pretty close to my corner again. Is where I caught him. There they are jumping again. See if I can quickly get my jerkbait in there. Too bad I casted this crankbait a mile. Whew. I'm tired. And now I'm over top of where they were jumping. And now I've been spun in a circle and don't know where I am. I think that's where they were, somewhere over there. I still haven't, well, I caught one over in that direction. But they seem extremely active over there. They're breaking the surface. I guess, I don't know. They're breaking the surface, but I'm fishing deep. Who knows what's going on? Okay, in my corner, time to get another one. Yo! Had a bite, did not hook him. There they are, jumping around again. Unless those are all the ones I've caught, just a little ticked off. Could be. There we go. Another little feisty smallie. Smallmouth bass, they are such a treat. Look at that hustle. Oh, would you look at that? Bye-bye. After like half an hour of being caught in the same whirlpool, now I get spit out and sent on my way. Just saw a fish jump all the way out of the water. I'm coming straight for him. Yeah, I don't really know why topwater wasn't working. Like, I guess they were biting it, but they were just kind of hitting it weird. So they weren't getting hooked. Because I am seeing tons of fish break the surface. Personally, I wasn't quite done with that honey hole yet, as I'm not 100% sure if I completely jerked it dry or not. My last loop through there I caught one, so there might have still been fish there for me to catch. But they weren't the size I was looking for. And once the current finally swept me away, rather than just looping me in a circle, I figured why fight it. Time to move on. Let's see if there's some jerkbait fish over here. Some weeds. Good start. Ooh, no. Thought I had one, just more cabbage. What else you got? There we go. What the heck? They're getting smaller. Treble hooks. This is the fish that almost murdered me. Even though this guy is super tiny, maybe 6 inches, he's got a belly on him. Obviously he's eating good if he's coming after that giant bait. How dare you try and hook me? But we will still treat you with respect. Bye. Savage. Not today. I don't know if today is the last day of summer or the first day of fall or neither, but it's in and around there. And the jerkbait is definitely the ticket. I went from catching, whoa! Oh, I was overboard there for sure. I went from catching 1 fish in an hour to like 10 in about 40 minutes. Oh, wow, that was trippy. Whew. I don't know how strong that undertow current is, but I prefer not to find out. Just got to jerk 1 or 2 more into submission and then call it a day. And I've got to head to a meeting. Even a nice little 2.5, 3 pounder to finish the day. That's all I'm asking for. Not getting greedy or anything. Well, I should get going so I'm not late for that meeting. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that absolute clinic I put on with the jerkbait. I'm glad I braved the rain and the impending the incoming storm. Now I gotta get to shore and put the cover on before the biggest rainfall of the year happens. If you guys did enjoy that, make sure you're hitting the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys again soon.